Referee Dan Miragliotta, a hulk of a man who is generally much larger and more physically imposing than the fighters he is supposed to control inside the cage, was folded into parts, crouching down to watch a replay of a punch by Tony Ferguson that occurred after the bell to end the second round of his bout with Donald Cerrone at the United Center. Though no one in the crowd of 16,083 knew it, doctors had already made the determination that Cerrone couldn't continue because of grotesquely swollen right eye. No one beats up opponents quite like Ferguson, who leaves the men he fights with oddly shaped heads, lacerations and welts all over their faces. Cerrone certainly looked the part of a Ferguson victim as the second round came down the homestretch. All of the unease about Ferguson's mental health was forgotten when the bell sounded to begin this fight that on paper, at least, promised the most violence of any fight the UFC had ever made. That's saying something. The bout was third to last, the final non-title bout of UFC 238, but this was treated as the main event in everything but name only. The house lights darkened as Ferguson made the walk down the aisle typically reserved for the champions. The crowd was in a frenzy as the bout began, and Cerrone and Ferguson quickly showed the uninitiated why. They fought with little regard for their own bodies, as if all that mattered was doing as much damage to the other guy as possible.